welcome back to my channel. My name is Magil. Today I'll be doing a get ready with me using the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation. So if you're interested in seeing how this looks, please keep watching. And don't forget to subscribe. Just subscribe. So before I go into the application process, I'm going to read about the details of the foundation on the Fenty Beauty website. It's called the Pro Filt'R Hydrating Longwear Foundation. It's a medium to full coverage and it's for all skin tones. It's skin smoothing, light as air and long wear. It's an ultra blendable skin smoothing long wear foundation that delivers it all with medium to full coverage, serious staying power, and a natural finish perfect for all skin types in the groundbreaking range of 50 shades. Just like the original Pro Filt'R matte foundation, it has a sweat and humidity resistant formula that goes undetectable, so you always look like you. So this is how the foundation looks. I got it in the shade 440. The reason why I got it in this shade is because in my previous video where I reviewed the Pro Filt'R matte foundation, I got it in the shade 420 and it came off a bit too yellow or too golden on me. That's why Adley, can you keep it down please? Thank you. Sorry about that. So in my previous video it came off too golden, so I was thinking, okay, why not just try a shade darker than that one. So the closest one, I know 430 is reddish, so I know it wouldn't suit me that well, so I decided to go with 440. This is what the foundation looks like. When I got it I was a bit weary because when I put it to my skin it looks, I'm not going to speak too quickly, I'll just try it. So I'm going to be using the Milk Makeup Hydra Grip Primer, which I purchased recently in a mini size. So this is what it looks like. I haven't used this before, it's new, so I'll just take some in my hand. I know this is a very popular primer. A lot of YouTubers use this, so this is what it looks like. I'm just gonna rub it, and I already have on my moisturizer. So for those of you who don't know, I have normal to dry skin type, so I would expect a hydrating foundation to be perfect for my skin. Hopefully this really works, and then it's gonna be a keeper. So onto the foundation. It comes with a pump like the previous one, but it comes in a squeeze tube. The other one was in a bottle, this is in a squeeze tube. I'm gonna apply this on the back of my hand. It's a bit runny. It actually has some good coverage from rubbing it around my hand, so let's see how it does. I need to do this. Okay. I'm using the NYX Professional Makeup Brush to blend out my makeup. So it's just a tad warm on me, as you can see. Okay, so I just made a last minute decision to apply the foundation on one side of my face with a brush and the other side with a sponge. So I'm using the sponge to blend this other part of my face. So I'm gonna apply another pump to this other side of my face. This 1.5. I'll take some for the other side of my face because I think I need some more on this side. So this is the foundation after application. I can tell if the sponge offers more coverage than the brush. I mean, you can see and tell for yourself, but I think the coverage is just the same for both of them. But this is hydrated. It's a very hydrating foundation because I feel like I'm sweating already. I don't know, I feel just a lot of hydration coming through my pores right now. So this is the foundation. This is the side I use a sponge, and this was the side I used the brush. I'm gonna go ahead and complete the rest of my makeup. So to conceal, contour, and highlight, I'm gonna be using the Match 2 sticks in the shade Deep 400. I'm going to be using the shade Suede to conceal under my eyes. This is a creamy concealer. I'm going to use the shade Espresso to contour. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Loose Setting Powder in the shade Deep Peach to set under my eyes. For my all over face powder, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Setting Powder in the shade Nutmeg. That's what it looks like. To highlight, I'm going to be using the shade Cinnamon. That's what it looks like. So there was a trick I learned from a Fenty Beauty makeup artist. Can't remember her name, because I usually have problems with applying this. It feels a bit too dry and or matte when I try to rub it against my skin, and she said you should rub it on the back of your hand before you try to apply it. Let me see if that works. Okay, not much of a difference, but so I'll probably use my hand to just work around it. Okay, that's better. I'm going to be using the AOA blush in the shade Kindle. I'm going to be using the MAC Prep and Prime Plus spray in the shade Lavender. This is my fave. For my lips today, I'm going to be using the Sephora Cream Lip Stain. I don't know, the name is not written here. This is a mini size. It says number 10. I don't know if that's a shade name, but I'm going to leave it on the screen, somewhere on the screen. But this is what it looks like. This is a mini size. God, is pepper red. To finish off my look, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier Face Illuminator in Inspiration. I'm going to apply it in the inner corners of my eyes. So this is a finished look. Remember, I use a sponge for this side of my face and a brush for the other side, but I don't see a difference between using one tool over the other because it doesn't appear that any of them offered more coverage. I really like the foundation. I like that it's hydrating, but the fact that I started feeling hot after application, it just didn't sit well with me. I had to turn on the AC because I started feeling hot after applying it on my face. I think it's because it's a hydrating foundation. It has hydrating, you know, ingredients in it. I'm not gonna do a wear test with this one, so I don't know how it's gonna perform in the long run, even though it says it's a long wearing foundation. For me, I don't know about any other person's experience out there. For me, I feel I'm gonna reach more for the matte, which is weird, right? Because I have normal to dry skin type. I should prefer a hydrating foundation. I do have some hydrating foundations that I like, you know, but I also like this one. I like the coverage, most importantly, but I don't know how it's going to do for me after I wear it for a lengthy period of time. I don't know how it's going to do, but I'm going to keep using it, and then maybe in another video share my thoughts about the foundation. But for now, I think the Pro Filt'R Matte Soft Foundation is still my favorite, and I prefer it over this one. After I went ahead to conceal, it didn't do so well with the concealer. Kind of meshed with it, and it was just kind of messy like you saw, but it turned out nice. But that was just a bit of an issue for me. I didn't tell you what it smells like. It smells like the other foundation. Yeah, kind of smells like the Pro Matte to me. I don't know, it doesn't really smell like anything. I think it smells like the other foundation to me. Thank you guys for coming back to watch more videos. For those of you who haven't subscribed, I really hope you consider doing so. For those of you who have subscribed and you come back to look at my face, Thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. I mean, you could have gone ahead and, you know, moved on to other videos, but you just came to help a sister out. Thank you so much. And may the Heavenly Father bless you. Hope you guys have a beautiful day and stay safe out there.